This is Irontrader, and this is the last call of the day. So we're going to take a look here at Bitcoin, at crude oil, natural gas. But first of all, take a look here at Tesla, and we're going to take a look here at TQQQ, which is a leverage ETF for the NASDAQ. At the end of the video, the support and resistance levels are posted for crude and natural gas. This video is for information purposes only, not a recommendation to buy any stock on ETF. Please like, subscribe. Thanks for watching. Okay, here we have Tesla. Now you can see the market was Dow was way down. Now it's up 295. S&P was down. Now it's up 11. Nasdaq was down huge, 200 some points. Now it's only down 92. Let's see how it all closes out here. Okay, so let's just not be. Always look for opportunities. Don't be a scaredy cat and say, oh, you want to buy when everybody else is selling. That's the key. Okay, so let's take a look at the old Tesla. Now, you can see here where we came down, but we filled this gap. I was always talking about this gap here. See, we had this 256.33, and then we had the high of that 249.52. Now, that is filled, okay? So what we're looking here for on the upside is we're watching this 21-day, 255.75, and then your next resistance level here is going to be 264.77. Now, again, if we can get above that, then we'll come to the bottom of this candle here, looking at 271.82, and then we'll look here at 276.10, and then we'll come up to the top of this candle here. You're looking at 278.64. And then your big boy right there is at 287.09. Now, you can see here how we put in that series of lower highs and lower lows all the way in. It was all the way below that 8. Then we put this double bottom situation, rallied up. But you notice that it couldn't close above this key 200-day. It tried to here, but right at it. And then we had old Sticky up here, and then she fell off here. But this is trading with the overall market. Now, again, if these tariffs take effect, actually, Tesla, they make their whole car right here in the United States. I can't see where it's going to be a big problem for them, So I think they're going to be the winners. Anyway, remember, upside, just watch that key level here, that 255.74. Now, say this sells right on off here. Well, obviously, we want to watch today's low, okay? So that's at 243.36. Then we'll come to the bottom of this candle here, 234.55. We'll come here at 230.05. It'll come down to the bottom of that candle. You're looking at 222.28, and then we have your big retest at 217.02 level, okay? But right now here, this is not looking really too bad. We have a nice green candle. If we can get in close above that 21-day and above the 8-day, then we got another shot at that 200-day. Now, again, we had 3 shots at it. Nothing happened. A lot of times on the 4th time, we could hit it, and then your target's going to be here is just 303.94 and possibly that 319.36 level. Now, you can see here on the weekly, always look at that weekly chart because that's always helpful. So we're down below this 8-day. We still are, okay? Now, you notice that it came down here today so far is for the week. But again, today's only the first day of it. At 243.36 level. But now we bounced back above here, this key 200 SMA here. That's what you're watching, that 248.98 on a closing basis. That needs to be held. Then we have that upside. We got that 272 level. And then we have that 283.72 level. And then we're going to have up to here after that 200 days. So always put a little weekly on there just to see for by Friday what we want to see. But right now we're still below this 8-day. We need to close above that 8-day. Then we can take a run and go much higher. Okay, now let's take a look here at TQQQ. Okay, here is TQQQ. Now this is my favorite trade, and I'll tell you why. This is a nice sweet basket of all the tech, all the good stuff. NVIDIA, Amazon, Meta, Microsoft, Apple, Netflix, Google, Tesla's in here, Costco's in here. All the good stuff is right in here. Now, today we have this sell down, okay? So we had a nice good rally up here, got up to about the 21-day, and then rally sold right on off here. You can see Friday's big-ass red candle. And today we made that lower low. Now, where did we stop? We stopped at 53.04. Why did it stop there? All you got to do is look to the left of the chart here, okay? What do we see? 53. So we came in within 4 cents of that low, okay? So what I was watching there today before I bought it is I was watching this 53 level, and then I'm watching this key 200-day SMA here at 51.37, and then your big retest down here at 48.80, okay? So it never made it to the 200-day, and obviously it didn't make it to the 48.80, but it stopped right there within 4 cents of this candle here at that 53 level. Now, what we have to look for on the upside here, let me bigger up a little bit, is we got to get back up to where this price channel is. Okay, you're looking at 56.97. Now, if we can, then we can start aiming for these candles right here, okay? So then you're looking at that 59.07 level, okay? Then we can aim for this here, the 62.11, and then 63.18. Now remember, when this thing moves in both directions, so you got to be real careful because if it have a rally, this thing will rip your face clean off, okay? So it never made it down to the 200-day. So next thing on the upside here, we're looking for that 58.86 level. That's your 100-day, and then we can just start rallying up here. But you can see where the 100-day or 8-day crossed over that 21-day. Okay, that's not bullish at all. Okay, not at all. But again, we can still have a rush. If we can get above that 100-day, we could have a good run all the way up to it. And that's the key. And then we can see what the reaction is once we get there. Okay, so for today, what we're watching is you're watching that 56.97 level on a closing basis to see where we can get. And then we can come down to that 59 level. Then we come up here to Friday's high, 61.81. Then we're looking for the 100-day. And then we're looking for that key 21-day. But on that downside here, always look to the left of the chart here. We're looking for that 53, and we held it, okay, within 4 cents. If that's lost here, then we're going to be looking right here to that 200-day, 51.37, and then we have the retest at 48.80. But this is an easy way to trade the tech, one-stop shopping. Okay, take a look here now at Bitcoin. Okay, Bitcoin was actually a very, very good scalp there today, okay, on the long side, okay. You got to figure IBIT got as low as 46.34, and you're sitting at 47.44. So that's an easy point right there, okay? So now this morning when we came in here, we had this gap, okay? So obviously it filled this gap. So on the upside, this is what you're looking for, is that 85.252, okay? That's your 21-day. Right above it, 85.869. That is your 8-day, okay? So this is very, very crucial. If we can get above all that, we can look to the top of Friday's high. You're looking at that 88.50 level, okay? Now, on the downside here, we put a low at about 81.485 level. We're looking for the bottom of this candle, 81.120. We've held that. Your next level there would be obviously is 87.60, and then we're coming down to 80.40, and then your big test down here is 78.099. Now, with this market here, Bitcoin is following the overall market, okay? So if the market rallies, this rallies, market sells off, Bitcoin is selling off here, okay? So we had a nice trading channel, okay, going, and then we had a possible bull flag that's negated because of this red candle. Now we're trying to get back above this 21-day and that 8-day. If we can, we just look to Friday's high. That's going to be your target at 80.50. We get above that, well, we have other targets up here. You got this 50-day at 92.534, and then we have 93.511 there, okay? So right now, just watch the 21-day and that 8-day. That's going to be key to the upside, okay? Now, again, don't be afraid. If it gets in this area here and it can't push through, don't be afraid to take the short with the BITI. That's also a very, very good trade. Okay, let's take a look here now at crude oil and natural gas. Okay, here we have the crude oil. Now, this morning, we came in here and we had an indecision candle, okay? It came down, went below that 8-day, but then it was up above that 8-day. Now, it crossed above this. What we're looking for is that 70.20 level. Went above that. Next level was 70.48. Next level was 70.68, and it blasted right through that. Now we're headed towards this 200 SMA here, okay? So that's what we're looking for, is that 72.82 there on the upside level, okay? So, but first there is, you want to watch today's high, obviously 71.83 level. Okay, that's first, and then we're going to be shooting for that 72.82. So when those futures open tonight, you're trading against today's green candle, okay? So always remember that. Now, again, there is going to be like a war premium if he does something with Iran. This is why crude oil is running up. I don't know if it's a big, huge demand issue because OPEC says they want to start pumping oil again here. So remember, just take this for what this is, okay? Now, again, if there's something be settled there or whatever like this, then this could drop right off the map again here. So always remember that. So downside there is you're watching that 70.68, that 100-day, and then you're watching that 50-day at 70.48. If that's lost, we come right down to 69.43, and then we go to today's low at that 68.81, and then we come down here to that 67.95 level, okay? But right now, we've got a nice green candle, and we're above all the simple moving averages except for that 200, and I think that's where we're going to be headed next, okay? So 60, plenty of room to the upside. Green over your red, looking very good. I'm long the UCO. I'm staying long the UCO as long as we're holding above that 8-day and above this 50-day and 100-day. Now, natural gas here, well, it was a good try, let's just say, okay? Now, you can see here where it rallied all the way up, came all the way down, but we do have like an indecision candle, this kind of situation. But you notice that we are above that 412 level, okay? So that's what we're watching. Now, today's high we got as high as that 425 level, but all you got to do is look to the left of the chart here. What do you see? 425. Okay, that's your resistance. Next level, 433, 437. Okay, 442. Okay, 447, 451, 455 level. Okay, 458, 475, and then 490. That's your upside. Okay, downside here, it has to hold this 21-day, 412. Next is going to be 395. Next is going to be 387. Next retest 373. Okay, so this here was really actually a decent trade there on the old short side there today. Okay, so I'm out of the KOLD. Okay, it had a good run. You had a high of 1861, and then a low of 1861 and a high of 2032. That was a really, really nice a trade today, and I got 1 point out of the KOLD today, which was very satisfied with that. But what I'm watching was this right here, this 425 level. That's very key because we hit it once, and then we couldn't make it through the second time, and then she sold off. So that becomes very, very strong resistance. Okay. So that's what you got to do. Everything you need to know is always to the left of the chart. Where it's been is usually where it's going. So right now I have no position in natural gas, and I have a long position in the crude oil. Okay, so we'll see what happens tomorrow. But when the futures open here at 6 p.m., we'll see exactly what happens. If we lose that 8-day, well, then we know we're going to, our 21-day, then we know we're going to hit that 8-day and that 50-day. That'll be next in line. If we can crack above this, then we have all these nice candles here until we rock it all the way to 490. Okay, that's what I got for you. I'll be back here tomorrow morning. Take a look at Bitcoin, crude oil, and natural gas. And remember, when you have these sell-offs like this, always look for opportunity. Even if it's just a day trade, some kind of a scalp trade, a 5-minute trade, okay? Look for opportunities. You can make some quick money. All right, trade what's in front of you, not what you want.